So yeah, it's true that today is Jacob Wertling's birthday, but who is turning 27 on Friday 9th of March 2018? And why did Jake name his pet dog Marcus? Wertling means weather child. German surname translates as weather child, Wertling, who is turning 17 on Friday 6th of September 2019. Who was born on Friday, the 6th of the 9th, 2002? Who is Jake's mirror boy? Who is Jake's psychic reflection? What is the keystone number in The Dark Tower by Stephen King? Today, Saturday 17th of February 2018, is 19 days away from Friday, 9th of March 2018, which is whose 27th birthday? And why is it 19 days after Jake's birthday? Good questions for us to ponder. And guess what? Tropical Cyclone Kelvin has formed today. On Jake's birthday. The Storm Boy's birthday. Tropical Cyclone Kelvin off the Kimberley coast of Western Australia. Check it out.
Tropical Cyclone Kelvin has now developed off the far west Kimberley coast of WA. Here it is here on my forecast. I suppose you can make out that low pressure system quite evidently. Now this is what Broome has been looking like. Over the last 24 hours we have already seen some flood-like, I guess you can say, impacts from this system. You have been absolutely drenched in Broome. Now the system will be slow moving before tracking southeastwards towards the coast. Kelvin may reach Category 2 intensity prior to crossing the far west Kimberley or far east Pilbara coast across Sunday morning. We'll be keeping you posted here. For the time being, I'm going to take you through the latest warnings around the country. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in place right now for parts of the Capricornia and also the Goldfields in Queensland. It is due to this low pressure trough here. You can see on my forecast isobars. This is how the radars have been looking over the last 24 hours or so. We did have a bout of showers and thunderstorms move across the southeast corner of Queensland. What we're left with is a few isolated showers and thunderstorms there you can see bubbling to life across the ranges. For the remainder of Saturday evening, we are monitoring the threat of damaging winds across parts of the Central Highlands, Coalfields and Capricornia region. Blackwater Airport in Queensland has already seen a wind gust of 113 kilometres per hour as those storms hit. They will dissipate overnight, then ramp up once again. It'll be more confined to the northern tropics of Queensland. Okay, let's talk about Kelvin. It's all we've been talking about here at Sky News Weather. It has finally developed off the far west Kimberley coast. The system will be slow moving before tracking southeastwards towards the coast and may reach a Category 2 intensity. Now we have already seen cyclone impacts from this system for places like Broome across that far north coast of WA. You have seen your wettest February day on record. 371 millimetres has now been recorded for you in Broome. That will cause localised flash flooding. Also, highways and roads have been closed as a result. In terms of totals, this is what we've notched up since 9 a.m. So an additional 40 millimetres in the gauge. West Roebuck has seen 29 millimetres falling in just an hour. Mundura has seen 30. Here's Kelvin. There it is there, looking really big as well. As you can see, it will cross the coastline as a Category 1 intensity. This is the tracking map. Sunday morning is when we'll be monitoring this system very closely. In terms of the low pressure system, flooding rainfall is continuing across parts of WA, the north coast there. As you can see over tonight, we will be monitoring the flood threat very high, and a flood watch is still in place for the Kimberley and North Kimberley. North Kimberley and West Kimberley are under a warning as well. Now we also have severe thunderstorms impacting eastern interior parts of WA. That far eastern interior is where we're seeing showers and thunderstorms with the risk of damaging winds, heavy rainfall and large hailstones. So Kalgoorlie, Norseman, Lake King, Ravensthorpe, Salmon Guns and Southern Cross, you are all in the firing line for these thunderstorms. You can see the radars have been bubbling to life over the last 24 hours. This storm cell here is what we're most concerned about across the Kalgoorlie region. We could see wind gusts in excess of 100 kilometres per hour. Esperance has seen around 5 millimetres in the gauge. Kalgoorlie seen around 12. For the rest of Saturday, we'll be monitoring the storm threat quite closely across that eastern interior of WA. They will dissipate overnight and then ramp up once again. Of course, we have tropical moisture feeding into our low pressure trough. I'll leave you now with a quick snapshot of your temps. 40.7 degrees as the heatwave continues in Longreach.